Woman gets easy method for men to clap on the first date. Now, I feel like I've seen this video before. I've definitely seen this woman's face before. This video is a month old. I don't know. Let's see what she has to say. In my opinion, guys, I don't think clapping on the first date, having sex on your first date, should be the first move. Definitely the second or third date if you get there. The first date, you should not. First date, definitely never expect to clap. Unless, like, she really fuck with you or it just naturally happens. Never expect it, alright? Like, you should be, like, on the first date, just trying to get to know each other, get a vibe, get comfortable around each other. And then, like, okay, the next time y'all go out, within a week, you know, within a reasonable time frame, then it's, like, the second time, like, okay, maybe. It depends on each girl. But I've never expected to clap on the first date. Have I before? No comment. But I never suggest it. Never suggest that shit for real.
And you got to approach. Why? Because then now we're going to be in a matriarch. If you don't want to approach, now women get all the power. And you don't want to give that up. Y'all want to keep in power, so you're going to have to do the hard stuff. Approach. Don't be afraid to get rejected.
Yeah, that's all dating is.
YouTube, what's good, yo, boys? Today we're gonna tap into girl teaches you how to clap women on their first date. Wild ass video. Let's get to it.
So it has come to my attention
Why is she sitting like that?
The reason why many men are not dating anymore is because they've simply lost the art of courting. So I'm not a man, but I know what I like as a woman. So I'm going to teach you guys in 3 easy steps how to get a woman like me from the restaurant to the bedroom.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This pose is crazy.
Thank you.
She looks good as hell.
Yeah, she does look fine.
3 easy steps. Step 1, have a plan. So don't what you doing. Don't are you free, because that tells me you're trying to test the waters, you know.
Okay.
I like a man who assumes the sale. This woman's going to be mine. So we going in with a plan. Are you free this day at this time for this activity?
Facts,
That way
facts.
you can get a yes or a no. Very simple, and the logistics are already kind of set. So your feelings don't get hurt and you're not dragging that shit over to.
Let me give y'all a little game. Last little situation, like I can remember, I was like, cause she was in a different city. She was in a different city, but she was coming back to the place we from. So I was like, oh, I'm seeing you when you get back. Yes. All right. And I said, bet. XYZ day, 7 o'clock. Be ready.
Text message.
Yo, that's really good advice. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was gonna say some bullshit. This is really good advice. that first thing, that's really good advice. I'm not even saying that because she's fine. I'm not gonna hold you. Never slide into a girl's DMs or text a girl that you trying to get with and be like, yo, what's the mood tonight? Bro, you're supposed to tell her. Always come straight forward with the plan, bro. If you want to go out to eat with old girl, bro, ask her, yo, are you free on this day to go eat here? I don't know, maybe Cane's or something.
Yeah, just make sure she wants to see you first. Just make sure she's down to link with you first.
Something, maybe Wendy's, if you feel me, not you don't got Cane's money, and she'll either say yes or no, depending on if she likes you or not, bro. I'm not finna lie. Don't ask a girl what you doing tonight. Don't ask a girl, yo, what days are you free? She finna say, I don't know. I'm not finna lie. Girls don't like to think about things like that. They want a straightforward plan, and if you're down to go, and if they like you and they're down, they'll go. Just be bold, bro. Don't be scary.
Are you free at 6 on Friday for mini golf? I would love to do that with you. And I would say, if I like the guy, yes, absolutely. I want to do more than mini golf. But if I don't like the guy, no. Then the guy can take that same approach and just keep on going down the line. It's a numbers game for you guys, you know. If you're going to be the man, you got to approach. Why? Because
I don't think y'all should just, like, within the first 2 conversations of a girl, try to link, like, get a rapport first. Like I remember this clip of Drewski and Yachty talking, and they were like, oh, like, how do you shoot a shot at a girl? Like, I think Yachty said, I forget who it was. I forget who was one who said it, but they was like, oh, I'll follow him, you know, sit there, vibe, you know, I don't, you know, play the long game. Like, I'll swipe up on your story and say something, like, start a conversation on something you post on your story.
So crazy. I'm actually not a quick number guy. I was sitting there. I
you're DM from the main page over and over.
Grew like a
no, I gotta get up out of
stew.
Nah, man,
like a turkey. I'll slow roast.
They'll get you like that.
It's possible.
Keep it short and sweet, man. Stop going. You can't do the whole.
See, I'm looking for love. You trying to indulge?
I'm not indulging.
You're an indulger. I'm looking for love. So I'm in there talking. I'm marinating. I'm conversing. I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to see a new story picture you might post.
See, what I do, sometimes you got to shoot indirectly. Like laughing something that's stupid that ain't funny. I be doing that sometimes. Like she'll post like some yoga. I be like,
like when she posts homework or something.
Just a bunch of laughing, and that's how you see if she reply to that.
I don't jump straight into the DMs asking for the number. Like first DM number sign.
No, I don't do that.
I know people that do that.
No, I don't do that.
Insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Off rip, you showing you disrespectful.
You're crazy.
Now have some respect.
Exactly.
Have some respect.
She has a mother.
I'll do one DM and then number. I got a little bit of decency. I got some type of respect, man. I don't go straight into it, but I'll send an emoji or something and then get it.
Don't always just swipe up on how the girl looks. Like if a girl posts something on her story that's conversation worthy, I will swipe up on that and try to start a conversation. Like, like, oh, da 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 da, like get it back and forth. And then like, you'll quickly know she's fucking with you, because if you do that twice, you'll get a certain type of response.
Because then now we're going to be in a matriarch. If you don't want to approach, now women get all the power. And you don't want to give that up. Y'all want to keep in power, so you're going to have to do the hard stuff. Approach. Don't be afraid to get rejected. Now,
yo, she cooking. She cooking.
Yeah, never be afraid to get rejected.
Step 2, after you have that, yes or no. Then you're going to take her out. You're going to arrange her transportation. Either go and get her or arrange her Uber. Boom. Be a gentleman. Do all the gentlemanly stuff. Now, here's where it gets good. Because if she likes you, she's going to give you a sign. Your question, the cue is, so, should we call it a night? Or do you want to get into some more adventures? That's going to tell you everything you need to know. Call it a night. I don't want to sleep with you. I might have to go to work. I feel lukewarm. Maybe we need a second date, but maybe not. More adventures. I'm 1,000% into you. Okay?
Okay.
Game. That's game. That's game.
If you're trying to sleep with a girl first night, I'm going to tell you right now, first up, I say I like eating. I just like eating, and I'm never stressing for money. So look, I always just go the food route. All right, now again, you could do the car link shit, or you can try to slide to their crib. That could work if you're Duke Dennis, but for most guys, it's not gonna work unless that girl really, 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 really likes you, or she's very, 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 very easy. The food route, or maybe like if y'all both drink coffee, the coffee route, just something cheap, chill, where y'all can talk in a neutral site. Is always the best method.
First date, it could be some calm, like lunch shit, like on some calm shit. I'm not gonna give a whole bunch of information on what I'm thinking about right now, because it'll let people know who I'm talking about, and I'm not trying to like put business out there. But like on a first date with a girl, like, so I had a first date planned with this girl, right? And the date was planned on Friday, right? And like we had some impromptu shit, like some random shit, like on a Wednesday, where I was like, oh, I'll come pick you up. We go do this real quick. And then, it ended up being like a few hours, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it was some impromptu shit. Like, I was in sweats because I had just got off work. She was in like sweats or something. She was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took her somewhere that she had to do. I was like, fuck, I just spent time with you, talk to her. Like, it doesn't have to be a thing. Like, we just talked to each other, and then we got some food after, and then I took her home. And then we still went on the date after. And that day, on the Friday, it was a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Want to do that, and you want to get the highest percentage. Girls love going on dates, bro. Like, you feel me? That's like 100% method. Now for the second part she just said, I'm not gonna lie. That's spot on. Really can't add anything past that. I'm not gonna lie.
See how there's clear, we're into it, we're not into it, simple question, and you don't gotta have your ego hurt. Y'all just don't know how to communicate and how to do the courting process. Again, if she don't want to see you, now you do mini golf with the next bitch.
Yeah, like, if a bitch don't
simple.
Mess with you or not.
I was gonna say step 3, but I don't even know if there is a step 3. So
that's really all it is.
How to get a woman like me in a few easy steps. Oh, I will say, have some money. Don't be broke, obviously, because men that have stability in their lives are more nice. Broke men are very mean, and they put you in harm's way. And then also put that shit on. Smell good, look good, like really present well, because the woman is.
As a man, y'all, it's important to know your fashion, know your game, how you put yourself. It has to be self-aware. You have to know your flaws. You have to know your ups. You have to know your pros and cons. All right. I'm not gonna say I'm the best fashion nigga in the world. I'm not gonna say I have the best drip, and I'm like into, like, I like fashion. I'm not into the whole world. Like, I don't, I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, the shit I have in my closet, I put that shit on. It may not be the biggest arsenal, it may not be the best arsenal, but for me, it works. Like a girl once said to me, "You love a good collar, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got jackets. I got a lot of Dickie jackets, style jackets, and a lot of shirts that have collars. It's nothing specific, but like." It's just, I like the way I put it on and shit. And I like, and don't get me wrong though, like growing up, high school, all that shit, I love having hoodies on. I just have to get into like having jackets with no hoods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had to get into that. It's important for me to have a haircut too. And you gotta get on your fragrance game, bro. It's important to get in your fragrance game. I don't got a whole large fragrance collection, but I do have some, and I like it. It's important to get into it, know it good, well on you, because you know bitches like these things. I keep using the word bitches, but y'all know I mean women. Women like these things. Women pay attention to these things. Smell, look, like, and y'all should be up on this on your own. Like, you should also know what goes well on you. Like, you should also have a decent, you don't have to have the best charismatic or the best personality. You just have to be like calm. You just have to be talking, and then eventually you will find a woman that works for you. You have to put up shots. It's unfortunate as a man, you have to put up a lot of shots, but you will find the woman that works for you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like putting up hella shots. I can't do that dating shit.
Putting her eyebrows on, she getting lash extensions.
I can't do that, like constantly shooting shit. I can't.
So make sure you put that shit on so it's equal effort.
I know what I like, and I like.
Intentionality is so important.
But
I can't stand a man who only wants to come.
I'm yapping a lot this video, but like I don't like to date around a bunch. Like for me, I find out quick when I don't like a woman. Like as soon as I start seeing things, I'm like, oh, I don't like. It's not going far. Like it's hard for me to fake it. Like as soon as I know what I don't like about a woman, it's hard for me to fake it. I really cannot fake it for long. Like, so I'm like, let's wrap it up.
Convenient bitch. Convenient date, convenient experience. I love a man who loves intentionality. So that's how you get a woman like me.
Okay. Low key, I thought she was finna just say some bullshit. She low key cooked. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'll say the only thing she did say that could be miscued. Yo, I'm not finna lie. If you don't got money like that, don't go out to eat. Don't go to mini golf. Do something simple. Either go get ice cream. Ice cream is literally the best method.
Ice cream date is real. That's game. It's never gonna get
likes
patched.
ice cream.
That's a patch.
It's something simple.
Especially
you're not
late at
gonna
night.
spend more than $10 unless you're going to fucking Cold Stone. And it's a chill icebreaker. Hard to look like a hooligan while eating, and it's vibey. I like coffee. I'm a coffee date type of nigga, but I don't usually do that unless I'm talking to white girls. Besides ice cream, maybe something just chill. Something that you can eat in the car or something, bro. I don't know. Just something chill. Something chill, cheap, and inexpensive, but it still feels like, okay, putting in effort. That's really what it is. Ice cream is always the best method.
Yeah, no, ice cream method will never get patched. It's a great date. It's cute.
Ice cream is always the best method. It'll be very rare when a girl passes up on ice cream unless it's like the winter or something. Besides that, I really can't add anything else, bro. Dating is really just a simple, mathematical, strategic thing.
Facts.
If a girl likes you, she's going to want to take the extra step. If she doesn't, she won't. I will say, if you're dating a good girl, she's not going to want to sleep with you the first night off of principle, bro. It's just how it is. So when you say, yo, so towards the end of the day, and you ask her, what's the move, what we on, you feel me? We either gonna carry this on to your dorm room or my dorm room, or we gonna go to sleep. If she says go to sleep, just be cool with it. Just be cool with it. Just be cool with it. The next date, you might get some. The third date, you might get some. Y'all gotta understand it's a numbers game, bro. You can't get mad when a woman rejects you, bro.
I think what he's saying is like, oh, are we going to my room? Like she's saying like, oh, we can go sleep together, like lay down together, but we're not cracking, and that's okay. Like y'all gotta get comfortable with that. Like that's not bad. Like if you want, but you could also be like, nah, I'm okay. Like well, I can go home. Like but like let's set up another time. Like if you don't want to do that, I get how some guys might not want to do that. They might think it's sucker, but like. If she was like, okay, we can lay down together, but we not go crack, like have sex, that's fine. You know, niggas gotta be used. That's okay. You don't always gotta expect sex. And also, for me personally, I don't like cracking a girl the first time we link. I personally don't feel like I perform my best like the first time. Like, not the first time we, like, in person together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get a little bit comfortable being around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get comfortable. Don't get me wrong, I can perform, but, like, I gotta get comfortable being around you, touching you, holding you and shit like that. Like, I gotta get comfortable. Like, I just don't necessarily want to crack no stranger type shit. You get what I'm saying? That's just me, though. Like, I crack people that are clean, so, like, I do my due diligence. Yeah, just, like, young fellas, just, like, don't always expect it. Be cool, be calm. Just show her, like, you're not in a rush. Like, definitely don't show a female, like, you in a rush on a sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can crack a few jokes and say a few things to her, but like a few sexual things, like mention it, but you don't ever want to be heavily sexual talking about, oh, I'm trying to see this, that, and that. Like, don't ever do that. Like, that will turn a female off fast.
Rejection is natural, bro. Not every single girl's gonna like you, bro. I'm not finna lie. Just keep it in a beam. If you don't want to take a girl on a date, you just gotta know when you just try to clap. I'm gonna give you a quick little method. FaceTime text, then FaceTime, but FaceTime is a method. Okay? You can't just dry text a woman, yo, let's hang out, let's do It's not finna work, bro. I'm not finna lie. It's just not. Like, if you ain't got the money to take a girl on a date, or you just don't want
be
to
dating
that,
if you don't have
I'm
money,
telling you,
especially in the beginning.
FaceTime that girl, have a good conversation. I'll be like, yo, you should slide by this date. Or if you be like, yo, let's hang out at your crib this date, you can still get the bag if she fucks with you enough. Just keep it in real.
The beginning of a relationship is the most
Though,
expensive. Do not be dating
very,
if you don't got money. I promise, though. Like, it's
and honest, you will get rejected a lot more than just taking a girl on a date. Reason why is when you take a girl on a date, usually they expect you to pay for them, so you will pay for them, and then you're basically getting them a free meal. So, in hopes for the buns, so that is a factor. But if you really want to know if a girl likes you, she will pay for her part of the date, and she'll offer to do it. All right, I'm just keeping it a beam, so you won't have to spend money on her. But yeah, if you're balling on a budget, the FaceTime method is always fire. It's always fire. You get to know. It's basically like a virtual free date, bro. You get to know somebody from the comfort of your home and the comfort from theirs, and basically you do everything you would do on a date, but without spending money, yada, yada, yada. You still get cheeks. Just keep it in a beam. Just keep it in a beam 30. The thing that a lot of people do struggle with FaceTime is that when you ask to FaceTime a girl, bro, you're putting the power into her field. You want to just FaceTime her randomly, not randomly, past 9 or 10 o'clock. They will be at home, but they won't be going to sleep at that time unless they got school in the morning. Even then, they'll be awake. Most of the time, if they fuck with you, they'll pick up. They'll ask, yo, why are you calling me? You'll just be like, I felt like it. And then, you feel me? Y'all go from there. She's gonna think you're a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's facts. Like, if y'all are in the middle of a conversation, what I would say is, like, y'all in an actual back and forth, just, like, I don't think necessarily the time of day matters, but, like, if y'all are in the middle of a back and forth, like, you know, like, if she sends you a text, wait a second, and then just call her, that's okay. Like, especially if you already know what she's doing, she, like, chilling and stuff. Like, you know, have a little back and forth. Like, if she say, oh, I'm not busy, have a little back and forth. Then just call her, and she'll be like, why'd you call me? And be like, I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of want to see your face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing your face. The last 2 times I FaceTime a girl, like, in a relationship-wise, they brought it up to me. Like, the first time, it was a while ago. This specific girl, she liked the FaceTime. FaceTiming was her thing. That was a thing in our relationship that we had to, you know, figure out. But, like, we were talking, and I was actually hooping, and I was like, I'm about to go hoop. And then we were texting about some other shit. And then, like, we were talking about something, and she was like, hold on, it's just easier for me to show you. So she called me. And then that's how it started. And then it's just from there. FaceTime is easy. After the first time, it's easy. And then this other time, we texted a whole bunch. And then she was like, and then she just wanted to ask me. She was like, so when are you going to FaceTime me? And then I was like, okay. It wasn't that moment. I was like, oh, when you free, when you get home, da-da-da-da-da. And then I FaceTime her. Like, it's not crazy. Like, it's not to be that serious. You know what I'm saying?
At the start, but if you're cool as hell, she'll ignore the fact that you just randomly called her. I'm not gonna lie. You could go down the texting method where you just do everything you would do in a call on text. But me personally, I hate texting. I absolutely despise it. So I always go that FaceTime method.
It gets tedious.
Or I just meet you in person. But the FaceTime method never fails me. It has not failed me once, and it will never fail me. So I just go to that.
Video.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.
Alright, that was that for that video. Yeah, no, he gave great game, she gave great game. Just like young niggas just need to learn y'all's place, y'all game, y'all for real. You just gotta come into it. If you 16, you know, going to 18, you know, like, everybody was at different paces. Like, some niggas knew they game when they was 17. Some niggas knew they learned their game when they're 21, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if you're, like, 22 and you don't know your game, that's when you should kind of be worried. But with that being said, I catch y'all later. RegshotIt on every social. Bada boo!